Alright, let me... Alright. Alright, and they have already done the draft. So they're kind of getting into game now. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it. Oh, do I have the wrong thing on? Nope, got the right one on. Alright, PPP blue, FF15 red. Smolder, first pick for PPP, no surprise there. Jubilee is Smolder. Tristana Swain. Seraphine Silas, Amumu, and then that pick I believe they told me is a Maokai. That pick that didn't load in properly. Or they didn't lock in properly. And then Shen Ambessa, so Ambessa jungle, I'm guessing? No. It'll be Ambessa mid for Biscuit Boy. What's up, Jubilee? Careful, you're not technically supposed to be in here. No, so that'll be Ambessa mid for Jubilee, and Shen top for Muffin Man. So Salas jungle for Pyro. Last pick for FF15. I don't know where all FF15 is gonna be lining up this time around. I know they've been moving around a bit, so we'll see when we get in the game. Which comp do I like more? Lots and lots of CC on FF15. The Maokai. Is that a Maokai top, by the way? I remember the last time I saw a Maokai top. Yeah, I like their team comp a lot. First PPP, their date seems kind of a dive comp, and diving into Swain and Maokai and Rise and Tristana sounds kind of painful. So I definitely think I like FF15's comp better. I definitely think they got. I think they got comp countered there. So because PPP kind of has to go in Salas and Ambessa, and Shen, that's just kind of champs they are. But we shall see. Caster hijack. What's up, Zor? Oops. All right, let's get into it. And the rolls were indeed as I predicted, so that'll be interesting. Maokai versus Shen top. We got two team players right here in the top lane.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Rune and Summoner check. Everything looks pretty standard. Kind of surprised that I best went for Conqueror when she's mid lane instead of Electrocute, but I think Conqueror is fine. Aftershock on Aftershock and Tear Start on Maokai is really interesting. He's really playing it up by passive, I guess.
Minions have spawned.
Directed camera really wants to watch this 1v1. by the FF15 bot lane, but it's exhausted and barrier. Ooh, manages to get the reset on debut from autoing enough and then get away. Okay. Gonna look for a dive here in the hot one. That guy, however, is a scary customer to dive. Boom. Ooh, well played by Sticks. They didn't quite have the burst to finish the combo him before he could press buttons. Ends up getting a kill in return. Ooh, and Biscuit Boy doing a little bit of Invader Renoing, gonna get a kill on the Amumu. You're probably gonna die in return. Yep. He's not in a bad position. I don't think nope. I'm not gonna have to let him go. The Biscuit King, yeah. Can you imagine being Biscuit and not even taking biscuits? Also, can I highlight just how dog shit Absorb Life is? I know this room used to be good for a while, but like, look at this, it's so sad. Part's gonna break out here in the bot lane. What's up, Nectarish? Nice pull there on Smolder, and Tristana's gonna go in immediately, but then accidentally auto attacks the Seraphine instead of the Smolder. So, that's why we don't use auto. That's why we don't rely too much on auto attack. That'll happen. That ends up being the kill and securing Fetal Warfare 4 for PPP because Tristana accidentally autoed somebody else instead of finishing off Smolder. It's tough. Can't come here in the mid lane. Probably should be fine, I would imagine. Ooh. Very well played by Pyro and holding the E as long as possible to do a bunch of damage and then force the flash. How going back in? Business Boy's going to collapse. No flash on the Amumu. He's going to go down. And Swain tries to roam up there to W to help. And that, will that be enough? It will. It will secure one kill. And then Rise is going to say, oh, both of them. Double kill for Rise. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Extremely close fight. That could have gone either way, but in the end, that Swain roam W got Pyro low enough to not be able to kill Rise. So there you go. Game of inches sometimes. Another engage by that FF15 bot lane. Oh no! Oh, Seraphine, you don't do that much damage. Smolder's gonna go down. And they're gonna be able to turn it and kill the Seraphine. No, she's just gonna have to bail. This Tristana's a little crazy. Like, she doesn't even wait to look. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna jump in immediately. And nice bait there by Swain. That'll be another kill for the FF15 bot lane. About a 1.5k gold lead for them. Great job winning that 2v2, 2-0. Kind of waiting here for Mr. Cookie. However, he does have ulti. Yeah, steal the Amumu ulti. Mumu's gonna use his own ulti first, and they're gonna take a bunch of damage. But now the Shen's gonna come in to save Biscuit Boy. Nice play by PPP. Had just enough tankiness to make that play happen. And their bot lane got up there a little bit sooner by the looks of it. Now they're gonna go on to Dragon here. Clawing some of that lead back. Seraphim's gonna get caught here. Swain's gonna pop the ulti, but Silas is still here. But they might be able to actually win this if they can kite it out long enough. They're trying their best. Gonna go ahead and Tristana ult the Silas away, which I'm not actually sure you wanted. But Jubilee, get out of the Swain ulti for the love of God, my man! No, and they're both gonna go down here because of that. Get out of the Swain ulti! Get out! No! Oh, it's a tragedy! Oh no! Triple kill for the FF15 bot lane. Guys, step out of the circle. Please. Very well played by FF15 though. Realizing that they kept the Swain ulti on, they should be able to win. They had to juggle aggro on the Silas a little bit to sustain it out, but they did it, so well played to them. 3k gold lead for FF15 after that play. Can you get another, please? Another of what? And Mr. Cookie, unfortunately, going to get caught out here again. Ooh, Mention's actually Q to escape. That might be enough to get him out. That camp kind of providing cover on skill shots. Pyro's gonna try to steal this, but Swain here says, I don't think so. Swain's pretty big. He's got rallies already. My goodness. Support with a full item before 10 minutes. I mean, both their bot lanes have him. Okay. And he's actually able to force out the Silas. Well, no, actually, no, Silas got the camp, so I guess he got what he wanted. We might get a gank up here in the top lane. Maokai's gonna pop ulti probably a bit too early, kind of gave away that there was a gank coming, and it doesn't hit anyway, so. Get the pedal, right? That pedal, right? That triple pedal right there under tower. Ugh, no, I feel ya. And it looks like we may indeed, we will indeed see a Sunfire this game. Looks like Amumu's building one. Indeed he will, there you go. Two Sunfire Aegises, all right. Double Sunfire in the chat. I don't know why you would go, I don't think you should go Sunfire on the Maokai. You should go the MR one against Shen, but and Silas definitely should have gone the MR one. Is that a third Sunfire? I mean, if Shen goes a third Sunfire instead of the MR one, he's trolling. They have 4 AP champs and 1 AD champ, so do the right thing, Muffin Man. Build Hollow Radiance and not Sunfire. I beg of thee. Okay, good, he is. Whew! Crisis averted. And yeah, this bot lane for FF15 is miles ahead right now, so they're gonna be able to exert their will on the map for the time being with their item spikes. Yeah, actually, everyone on FF15 has an item already, and nobody on PPP does. So even though it's only like about, I mean, 3.5k gold is still a lot at this point, but it's spread out very evenly. There we go. There's a proto belt for Pyro. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, this is a Mercs game. And you're going to be asking for who? And the answer is yes. This is a Mercs game. Just get the Mercs. Trust me on this. Just get it. Maybe if you're the 80 carries, you can get away with not getting Mercs, but everybody else, Merc shoes, please. Thank you. Gank coming up here on Rise. Hold on. I don't care about the play and bot lane. I think I'm going Sorcerer Shoes. Actually, it does damage. There you go. I mean, it does. Interesting flash by Rise there. Kind of flashes away from his tower. Yeah, man, that might have been enough to... He might have lived if he had just flashed towards his tower, but... Alas. Nice gank there by Pyrowin. Pyrowin, an incredibly good ganker. Knowing how to like use your abilities and what angle to approach from and all that good stuff. He's very, very good at it. Kind of interesting. Do you normally max W on Jungle Silas? I guess you would. I don't know what else you would max, so... Wait, does Silas heal off jungle monsters? Doesn't say it's champions only. Okay. A bit of a fight breaking out here in the Dragon Pit. Silas able to come in and yoink it. The Dragon got down to 1 HP. Now Pyro is still alive thanks to the Shen ulti, and Shen is here, but now everyone else is TPing in. This Swain is huge, and he's in there. He just needs to follow the Swain to victory. Maokai gonna land a nice ulti there, but the damage is just not there with Tristana being gone, so PPP is actually gonna turn it even into the face of this Swain, at least for now, and the Swain does finally go down to PPP. Bunch of guys with almost no health. Very interesting flash by Jubilee, but it was actually probably smart. And now Biscuit Boy gonna go ahead and oh no! Seraphine's gonna go down to the Maokai, and Messes also go down to the Maokai. Double kill for the Maokai, and Rise able to fight off the remainder. And oh no, and Maokai, triple kill for the Maokai! Can we get a quadra kill for the Maokai? No. Turns out sticks and stones do indeed break your bones. My goodness, holy triple kill Maokai. WMX good for skirmishes. Yeah. I think it's W is for champs only for Silas. Is it really? It doesn't say that. Against champions. Okay, I missed that part. Okay. Got it. Never mind. Yeah, very big fight in the end. PvP stole a dragon, but FF15 wins the fight thanks to the best Maokai in the world. Maokai got his full Fimbulwinter already, so he's going to be a very tanky boy. Definitely need to get some MR third here, though. I'd really like to see that. Like a Spirit Visage. Bit of fighting going on here in the river. Ooh, Amumu is seen. They're going to get collapsed on. He does have ulti, though. Yeah. Oh, Pyro and doing the in and out move like a champ. So getting in there, steals the Maokai ulti to go in, but now Swain is here, and that's going to be the end of PPP's fun, I think. Actually, they're going to be able to escape. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Jubilee manages to solo kill Tristana and then BM on him a little bit. It's not getting a little too crazy here. Ooh, takes the mama right to the face. That's not what you want. The fight over here, the flash double Shen taunt into the Seraphine ulti. Great CC chain here. And Biscuit Boy able to get onto Rise and finish him off. Needs the flash, but does get it. My bro, we're gonna try to run down this Fed Maokai. They should be able to get him here, I would imagine. Indeed they will, and they're gonna collect the shutdown on the Maokai. So huge turnaround by phenomenal engage there by Muffin Man with the flash double taunt into the Seraphine ulti. So very well played to them. Close the goal gap quite a bit. This should be feats of strength for them as well, I think. Yeah, if they get this, it'll be feats of strength for PPP. And Mr. Cookie's here. Oh, he cues in, but he misses because it's not standing in the spawn point. So that will indeed secure Herald and feats. So... Hey, MF duty's pretty good. if you got the setup for it. MF duty pretty good. It's just boring. I feel you.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
All right. Then, sorry, I totally zoned out here for a second. What happens here? I'm gonna go ahead and catch, ooh, Tristana right into the CC combo. Gonna end up going down. Now Swain here trying his best to salvage the situation, but the Shen ulti is coming in. It's gonna save Smolder for now, and Little Ducky just trying to stall out while also keeping his ulti active. And he does, and he's gonna take down Smolder, and now Maokai is here. Lil Ducky versus the world, and then very interesting Maokai ulti that doesn't really hit anything, but Swain just swaining everywhere, but he does end up going down. You can tell when Pyroan's got his tryhard pants on because he goes for the early Magi's. He's got 3 stack of Magi's right now. They are indeed building a lot of Mercs. Very good. Mercs, Mercs, Mercs. I'm actually more Tappies on the side of FF15. I guess they do have 2 AD champs, but I probably still prefer Mercs. Especially on Rise. Can't be getting CC chain on Rise. That's when that 10% cooldown. Just get the tenacity. And Swain going for the damage build. He says, fuck that, I'm not the support. I'm the carry now. I'm building Sork shoes. Magi's is always a sign of trying your hardest. It is when it's Pyro. He's told me that's his try-hard item. And there he goes. He's going to go ahead and steal Swain ulti and pop it here. No Swain ulti yet for the real Swain. The real Swain cannot stand up at the moment. And Pyroan just lasting forever thanks to this Swain ulti. And now that's lasts long enough for the rest of PPP to get here. And Rise trying his best. Oh no, gonna get hit by the CC chain there. Gonna go down. And Styx trying his best, but he is just a Maokai, and he's gonna go down as well. And they didn't even need Smolder. 4 for nothing in favor of PPP plus this dragon here. And the game is very much swinging in their favor. Yeah, I mean, he got 10 stacks from that fight. That's an extra, what, 50 AP? Merc Treads versus 4 AP. Yeah, I told him. The Merc Treads, gotta get it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
About a 500 gold lead here for PPP, but they feel like they're a lot more ahead than that. They're gonna, I mean, I guess they are because they have all the objectives too, so they're gonna grab Otacon, and they're on Soul Point as well. They need to adapt, protect Trist at all costs. I mean, they're trying. Unfortunately, Estok does not seem too into being protected based on his jumping patterns that I've seen this game. He is going in. He does not care. And I feel like Malka could probably win that if he kept fighting, but it's probably not worth it. Oh no, no, she has Maw. Never mind. Never mind. Damn, that Maokai Sunfire does a lot more damage than a Mumu Sunfire. That health ratio kind of doing work, I guess. Because he's got an extra 1,400 health, 1,600 health. Mumu, wow, only 900 HP even with Sunfire. Maokai, a much more tanky boy. And now the gank's going to come in here on Ambessa. Nice Maokai ulti. He's going to end on both of them. Pyro's going to, or Spaz is going to go ahead and steal the Mumu ulti, do tons of damage because he's so strong. And now the Shen ulti is going to come in on the Ambessa and a Pyro, and they just don't have the damage to really deal with him at the moment. He's just kind of going crazy. In these fights, and they just don't care. They're gonna. That was an interesting flash there by Muffin Man, but they do indeed get the Tristana. And yeah, I think this is their game to lose at this point. Jubilee still a fair bit away from his 225 stacks. It's been a bit of a chaotic game, hard to peacefully farm stacks. And yeah, unfortunately for FF15, they gave Pyro and basically like 3 really good ults to steal. Say Maokai, Amumu, and Swain are all really good Sylas ultis, so. That is tough.
Red
Yeah.
team's turret has been destroyed.
And FF15 looking for a pick here. They gotta pop the Maokai ulti, and now they're finally going, but it's gonna be not the best angle, but it does end up working out. They are gonna catch Jubilee here. Now Seraphine's gonna get caught as well, trying to escape. Oh no, and then the fail flash. Tough. Double kill there for the Tristana. That's what you need. Muffin Man gonna go ahead and dive on the Tristana here, which is a choice. Ooh. Yeah, that's one of the more bizarre. That's a crazy play to do normally, but you have an 800 gold shutdown, buddy. Relax. Is this live? It sure is. Maybe down a little bit, but Pyron gonna get another invade kill on the Amumu. Hawkeye getting caught up here in the top lane. He's very tanky, but he doesn't really have any help coming, so goodbye. And Jubilee's like, please, I just want to farm. I still need 60 more stacks. God. Pyroan with the full stack Megas and the Riftmaker, so he's going to be even more unkillable. And it sounds a little troll, but I'd really like to see like a force of nature here for Sylas. Just go crazy. The only AD champ they have is Tristana, so they just become the invincible Sylas, but I think going Large Rod is perfectly fine as well. So potential Dragon Soul here for PPP coming in here. Muffin Man does have ulti. TP's gonna come in for the Maokai. Swain ult stolen. Although I should really say copied because it doesn't. The enemy still gets their ulti. Can you imagine if you actually stole the opposing ulti, so you got it and they didn't get theirs? Oh my god, that'd be crazy. And PPP is gonna go ahead and bully their way onto this dragon. I would like to see Shen TPing in now, ulting in now. Come on, Shen, ult in now. Come on, Shen, ult in now. I mean, maybe they don't even need him, but like, come on, why take that risk? And yeah, they don't even need him really. Well, they kind of need him a little bit. And he's finally here. And Seraphine is gonna go down. Swain trying his best, but unfortunately Swain is the second best Swain here at the moment. And that will be Dragon Soul, Ocean Soul for PPP, so now it'll be even more unkillable. And yeah, I think they just need to grab Baron and put this to bed. Quadra kill there for Pyroan. He's gonna try to go for the Penta. Now he won't be able to. Amumu will be up. Yeah, they just need to rip this Baron and get on to game 2. Mumu's gonna get in there. Oh, early smite, but you had to try. He's gonna end up going down. He's gonna steal the Amumu ulti, save that for the next team fight. How long does Sylas gonna go ahead and use it on the Ryze here in the top lane? But Ryze should be able to kite away here, I think. Yeah. How long does Sylas keep? Hold on. Places. Hold on. What does that say? Hitting an enemy places a cooldown for 148%. The enemy's ultimate cooldown. Oh, interesting. So minimum of 40 seconds. Oh. How long does How long does Silas get to keep the ulti he steals? Does anyone know? I know it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not indefinite, but. And yeah, Death Cap coming in for Silas, so he is ginormous. Pyroan doing Pyroan things. Mr. Cookie having a rough one. Honestly, he probably hurt his team more by picking a Moo than he's helped them, because they've been a lot of really great Silas and Moo ultis this game. It's tough. So what are you going to do? Just not pick chance with good ulti when Silas is available? Seraphine getting a little cute here in the jungle. Going to have to try to kite out. Can they actually finish her off, though? Yes, they can. And now Ambessa's here as well, trying to help out. She's going to go down. Nope, she's still up. Shen ulti coming in to help out. And now the stolen Maokai ult is going to go in. And Silas is just going to go crazy here. Shen trying his best to zone away the enemy threats. Yeah, huge Shen ulti. That was a big shield. This one, it's up to 1,000 HP. Does Shen have the one that makes shields better? No, he doesn't. Interesting. Wonder if that's worth. I guess it also scales with your health, so it's probably better to just take it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Right, we are caught up. Tristana ulti, gonna Tristana ult the Reigns for fun. Might as well. The ult cooldown is Silas ult cooldown is super slow at this stage. Middle of the fight's gonna break out. Mr. Cookie's getting in, but no ultimate. And Pyro says, "I don't care. I'm gonna go in and feed my 1,000 gold shutdown and lose my Magi stacks for funsies." And FF15's gonna come in here. Nice Seraphine ulti, but there's no follow-up to it, so she'll go ahead and go down. And there you go. PPP trolling a little bit to keep this game going. Tristana should have her, yeah, she should have her 4th item here. Looks like she's going, Lord Doms. Probably should have gotten the heal cut one, but she's got a couple heal cuts on her team. It should be okay. If anyone should have heal cut, it should be Swain, because he's AoEing everybody. Silas doesn't have to hit these tanks if he doesn't want to. Yeah, Swain got his stopwatch here. That'll help. Kind of surprised that Pyroan didn't go for a Zanyas here, but decided to go for full damage instead. And Jubilee is kind of just sitting in base for some reason. I don't know why. He's moving now, but that was interesting. They're going to go ahead and... Ooh. Little Ducky manages to avoid the ultimate, so the fight's going to break out. Both Swain ultis going, but Silas is definitely the squishier one. He ends up going down. Signs would have been real helpful there, but it does not happen. And double kill for the Rise. This FF15 comp is scaling. Pyro needs to settle down if he wants to win this game. Elder Dragon coming up, and Pyro is dead, so this should be a nice, easy secure here for FF15. Plus the Baron coming from the 45 seconds as well. Let's check Sunfire damage, 1,500 for Maokai, 1,000 for 1,000 for Mumu, pretty OP, and then 1,100 for Shen. And yeah, FF15, despite the gold deficit, they're in a pretty good spot here. Pyro went a tad early, yeah, a little bit. And I think if you're PvP here, you just try to contest Baron without getting into an all-out fight, because you don't want to fight into Elder, obviously. But Biscuit Boy, oh, Oh, Biscuit Boy kind of, or Mr. Cookie cooked or queued the other way because he thought Biscuit Boy was going in, but he was not. There we go. You don't want to fight. You just want to stall. You just want to stall out that Elder. It only lasts like 2 minutes, right? 2 or 3 minutes? I don't remember exactly. Someone in chat tell me how long Elder Dragon buff lasts. Both teams very afraid of making a mistake right now, which is fair. 150 seconds? Okay, so 2.5 minutes. Okay, we'll split the difference between 2 and 3 minutes then. Fair enough. And Baron's 4 minutes, right? I know that one's a lot longer. Ooh, we're gonna get the W here on Muffin Man. He should be okay though. He's a tanky boy. Has to actually use Flash to escape, so no Flash taunt for a while. It's lasting 150 seconds, not long. That's a long time. That explains a lot. Now FF15, now that they forced Shen away, they're going to go ahead and rip the Baron here. Smart call. They only got about 45 seconds left of Elder. They got to hurry. And Maokai's going to go ahead and pop the ulti. Not a great ulti angle, unfortunately. It's not going to hit anybody. You got to angle it more towards where they're going. So it takes a while. And still very afraid to fight, even with Elder and Barra buff and Pyro. Oh, and Bess is going to go ahead and ulti onto the Maokai. And now Pyro's going in. And yeah, 2 members of FF15 back while the others got caught out, so they're splitting up. They're trying to make their way back. Still have a little bit of Elder Dragon left, but it's about to fall off, and that's, yeah, I mean, FF15 needed to back as a team or fight as a team. The splitting up stuff, it's bad. Don't be like Scooby-Doo. Never split up. Don't split up, gang! That's where you get cornered by the monster of the episode. And the PPP somehow managing to find a way to win a fight and push the advantage, being down both Elder and Baron, but that's why you don't split up late game. Unless you're very careful about it. No real minions for them to push with, though, so FF15 will be okay. I was looking at Silas's ult. I never knew that the lockout duration of his ult scaled with the cooldown of the opposing ult. I never knew it worked like that. So that's kind of neat, I guess. Did Mr. Cookie just ult Krugs?
Give you a hug.
Okay, he ulted nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, luckily there's no objective coming up soon. His ult will be back in time, but whoops. Unfortunately for FF15, no one on PPP actually saw that happen, so they don't know that his ulti's down, so they probably won't try to force a play. With that in mind. Oops, Silas is going in. Mr. Cookie kind of get caught out here, and that ult not being available is gonna come to fruition after all. Kind of gets caught out here and can't ult to save himself. And now the rest of the fight's going on, and I assume that PPP will win easily now that the biggest enemy tank is out of the way. And yeah, that should be game here for game 1 in favor of PPP. We could get revenge on Caster Jack. What do you mean revenge? If anything, I should be getting my revenge. Yeah, GG to PPP. They got way ahead and they trolled a little bit, but they managed to pull it back. So there we go. But yeah, the damage charts kind of speak for themselves. Silas with a bajillion, Swain with the most on his team. We could 5 times slow-mo repeat zoom in on your mistakes. I mean, yeah, if you want to, go for it. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to the draft view. Slamurai Quinn goes crazy. I thought the Quinn went pretty well. It's just, unfortunately, it was the only thing that went well, so unlucky. Just kind of waiting on both teams here. All right, and I'll be right back. I'm going to tell them to go ahead. All right. We are getting into it. Bands are already out of the way. And the sides did stay the same. So that is convenient. It's going to be Sivir first pick. I am thankful for Caster Eye Jack being such a good caster and casting our games. It's so nice of you to lie for me like that. I appreciate it. I lead the prayer of my family Thanksgiving. I believe it. It's going to be Viego lock-in for Pyroan, which is already a good sign. You're going to mention 3 separate times. That's wild. I was there. I heard it. Oh, okay. Well, if Eric says it, I believe it. Honestly, last game, I think that FF15 played better overall, but Pyro's just such a good player that he'll eventually find a nut if you just keep banging his head against the wall. And he did. He finally did it. On his way in. So, well played to him. Tough luck for FF15. News has it. Next week, Pyro gets gapped. So there's someone in the Discord. That would be impressive. Eric, who won when you and Pyro played? I don't remember. Who's winning? Oh, sorry, I forgot to put it. There you go. Like Jungle? No, who won the series? You did? Okay. Did he out jungle you though? Be honest. Very tanky comp coming in for FF15. Protect the Jinx comp, I guess. Brand, last pick, her PPP. I like it. All right, last pick for FF15. Mr. Sticks, what are you picking? Interesting. Going for the Mundo last pick. Okay. So I guess it's a Scion mid lane. They're going for the full Big Chungus comp over there in FF15. My goodness. The full health stacking comp. PvP is pretty good against health stacking. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Mundo mid. Window Licker has played Mundo mid before, but yeah, probably Mundo mid for Window Licker and Scion top for I don't know who I don't remember who their top laner is. FF15 getting it to game 3. Well, we'll see if their tank maxing strat works. When in doubt, get tankier. True. Grasp Jinx. True, you can proc it with your rockets. Stack it easy. It's good thinking. Can you proc Grasp on multiple people? Like if you hit multiple people with a Jinx rocket, can you proc Grasp more than once? Questions. I'm assuming you can't, but it's a funny thought. All right, while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and do the Lodal. If you already did it today, hush. Grasp with single target only? Okay. Let's go with Hui as a guess. Sorry, no Hui. Wow, that was a terrible guess. It's a manaless champion. That's partly from Ionia. Okay. It's not a mid laner. Shut up, Eric. Partly from Ionia. So it's probably an energy champion, right? But it's not a mid laner. Akali would be going to the mid category, I would think. I don't know, let's see if that narrows it down a bit. It's not an energy champ either? Interesting. It's a female champion with no resource. Or with no energy or a mana. How many champions does that even apply to? With no mana, yeah. It's a manaless champ of some manaless and energyless. And it's not a mid laner. It's Briar? Oh, that's a good guess. It's not Briar either. How many? No, there's not even that many female champs that don't have mana. Briar isn't human confirmed. Briar is a golem, apparently. What does orange mean with region? It means that they're part of they split that with somebody else. So, like, my guess is they're part Noxian and part Ionian. Oh, I'm dumb. This is Riven. There we go. How are we doing on time here? We got time still. There's not a lot of female champs that don't have mana, so there's only a few you could even really guess. You're welcome, Slam. Thank you, Czar. Appreciate it. What's a ribbon? Like, smash the throne? Is that Trundle? No. Is that Silas? It sounds like something Silas would say. There you go. What the heck is that? I think beating Beam of Elite Draco? Is that Ari? Is that her Q? Oh no, it's her passive. Okay. Lindstrom wouldn't even pick Riven. He's a coward. Sun? I don't know. And champion has to do with the sun. Shurima? Or, oh, this is obviously Leona. Duh, I'm dumb. Ugh. There we go. Easy peasy. That is a wing of some kind. Is it Quinn? It is indeed Quinn. It's Heart something Quinn, right? Heartseeker Quinn? No, it's Phoenix Quinn. There we go. Read chat. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see it at first, but good job, everybody. All right, I should probably talk about the game here a little bit. I guess we did kind of a little bit already. Oh, the music is on. Okay, it's just really low. I actually kind of like the health stack and comp, but I think PPP has decent chance to deal with it. Brand will obviously be good. Rumble will be pretty good. Sivir and Galley will be okay. Viego will be really good if he's allowed to hit, and terrible if he's not allowed to hit. I played a ranked game yesterday where level 18 Viego 1v1 me when I was playing level 18 Mundo, both full build. I was shocked by that. He just did so much damage to me. He could 1v1 me even through my ultimate, which is crazy. But that Viego damage adds up if you can use it, and it's a very melee-heavy team, so. Yeah. I mean, I think I have the edge to PPP here just because Viego on a Pyron on a reset champ is just not fair. So, honestly, real talk, fuck Riot for making a reset jungler. There's a reason the Katarina has never been allowed a jungle. Belveth too? That's true. It's kind of a delayed reset though, so it's not quite as good. But yeah, Belveth too. You right. You right. Null gifted. I actually don't remember who you are off the top of my head. Who says? Her Depravity? Ah, okay. Oh, that's right. I knew I saw that name before somewhere. I think that's your actual like account name on Discord, right? Null Gifted. Yeah. Yeah, I know I just played you. I knew that. I just didn't remember what league player that account was, but yes. Props to Jinx for getting her item bailed out immediately. Everyone else trolling. 3 seconds in, they haven't even bought their items. So I'm not sure why they paused. They're saying something about laundry, but I'm assuming that's not the real reason. Just get a wife? Jesus. It makes me think of a joke, but I'm not going to say it. I don't feel like getting canceled. Apparently, Rock has playoff chances still. PM me the joke. No. The last playoff spot is currently taken by IQ, I believe, so someone will have to leapfrog them to get in, which is going to be tough because all the bottom 4 teams are really bad. All right, here we go. Isn't it top 8? Yeah, it's top 8. There's 12 teams. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I haven't been paying super close attention ever since I realized that my team is awful. So, playoff dreams died a long time ago.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Come on, I'm not even holding the control.
Come on. There we go. This would be a little weird. Interesting they're opting to have Sion go jungle and Poppy top. I don't know if I would have picked that, but... I think Rock's only at 2 wins, right? So I don't think they can make a playoffs. They would need to get the tiebreaker over a 4-win team. Are there any 4-win teams left? And they lose to IQ. Yeah, the website's a little bit wrong because in week 1 Nord beat BOT, but then Nord turns out Nord used a player they weren't allowed to, so they changed the result, but it's not showing on the website. So in reality, Nord has 1 less win than that shows, and Dot has 1 more. I think that's a little confusing. They don't have a way to like edit stuff after the fact on the website, as far as I know. And everyone, and regarding no English, any team that we just act like they never existed. So. Stick's going in, and that might have been a mistake. And he's gonna pop a flash there. Muffin Man doesn't really have the damage to follow up, though. Can maybe look for a kill here once he gets level 3. Just gotta keep his heat up. Nice juke there by Mundo. Dodge the brand stun. I don't think it was stun anyway, but take less damage that way. Bit of early fighting here in the jungle. Pyron going for the invade on Mr. Cookie. No kill, however. And now FF15 bot is coming over to help, but Pyro should be just fine. Meanwhile, a bit of an all-in bring out here in the top lane. Flash coming out here from Rumble. Nice job Poppy taking advantage of being level 4. And forcing out the Rumble Flash, and she should be able to crash this wave and reset, so well played to her. Oh, Muffin Man, no! No, Muffin Man, no! Choose life, Muffin Man! Ugh! And Styx gonna live as well. He sure is. Great dive by Styx. You know, Genki are in the mid lane. Window Looker gonna go down. And yeah, the moment I saw Muffin Man stay, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna get dove and die. Whether or not the Poppy would get out afterwards, that wasn't sure, but he was definitely gonna die. Well, very interesting all in here. Lil Ducky kind of going crazy trying to get Sivir, but that is not gonna happen. We're gonna end up going down. Big Dick Styx, true. Wait, hold the phone. What happened here in bot lane? And Stuck trying to still fight this 1v2 here. I mean, yeah, that's at the level advantage for the moment. Oh, he has to get hit by the taunt, though, and that might spell his death. Gonna get CC comboed here. Pops the barrier. Ooh, goes down, but then Jinx dies the mid Niagara afterwards, but that's enough to secure Feat of Warfare for PPP. A little crazy there by S-Stock, but he's a crazy guy. But yeah, I think he didn't expect the Galio taunt to hit. It was right at the edge. I think he thought it wasn't going to land. But yeah, he definitely could have just flashed it. I assume that he ran Dark Harvest on Jinx as an accident that one time. About a 1k goal lead here for PPP. Mostly the juggle. Huge CS lead here for Pyroan. And Mr. Cookie, if you're losing farm, that's a double whammy because you need that farm for your HP scaling as well. PPP gonna go ahead and move in on a dragon here. Oh, Muffin Man. Yeah, Poppy needs to be careful. She's taking a lot of damage. Not today, apparently. Oh, Muffin Man's gonna run her down. Gonna run out the juice, not able to finish the kill. He's gonna go for it again. Pops the ulti, but yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Nice juke there by Window Licker. He knows if he just dodges the Q, he's all good. He can't come up here in the top lane. Muffin Man, no sums, and he's gonna go down. Muffin Man staying out a little too long after getting the wave in. Now, if I was gonna bring her in the bot lane, S-Stock standing right in all the damage is gonna end up going down here. No reset for him. And Lil Ducky gonna end up going down as well. That'll be a double kill for the Sivir. He's just so wide. It's true. He's about to be a lot wider after that double kill. Pyro gonna move in here on Grub, so he is seen. Galio roaming up. As she should be, very good. We could be able to catch Sion here. Ooh, nice flash by Sion. Pyro, interestingly, going for The Kraken, even against this crazy health stacking team, he's still not going board. So, what can man hope to do against so much width? Indeed. Nice attempt there by Jinx, but that will be Void Grubs over 4 PPP. Doesn't quite land, and now Muffin Man's gonna turn. Can't quite get in melee range though. That's where the damage really is when you're overheated and you get those overheat autos. Ooh, nice engage on the Sivir there, but do they actually have the damage to win the fight afterwards? I don't know. The guy's gonna slow. Ooh, nice ulti gank down the bot lane by Sion. They didn't know it was coming. Gonna land right on the Jink, or right on the Sivir. It's gonna be a shutdown. Nice gank by Mr. Cookie. Now Pyro is going in here. It says, my turn to have some fun. Not quite able to get the Jinx. Has to blow both stones to escape. Now Pyron trying his best to outplay here with the Galio, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, the Galio ulti gets interrupted by the Scion Q, and that's going to be a reset. Ooh, and that will be another double kill for the FF15 bot lane. Window Licker going to go ahead and go for some platies, as he should be. Yar, me platies. That's what you need to do when you get plates. They get more gold. They give more gold if you do that. Mundo's probably not going to be able to get that other one here. Doesn't quite have enough money for Warmogs yet. Oh, and Mr. Boy's smart. He'll let that plate die now. Yep, there you go. Mundo should not have gotten the gold from that, I believe. Hold on, let me check. Did you get gold from that, Mr. Cookie? Or not Mr. Cookie, Window Licker? Did not, so there you go. Good job, Biscuit Boy. You always want to let plates die when they're not there, if they haven't hit it recently. And this brand pick will be good later once it has like Leandries and Morales and stuff, but for now, not doing a whole ton. Can't really stop the Mundo from farming. Crazy bite from that second win. 750 healing from that alone already for Mundo. PPP gonna go ahead and move in here. They are kind of split up here, and Galley's gonna go down. And Dragon's lost 2k HP on it, so FF15 says, okay, we'll take that fight. Pyro, oh no, finally able to get the reset off on the side and steal it. But he'll end up going down. This is gonna be a one fight here for FF15 by the looks of it. Pyro lives forever with the stolen Scion passive. Pretty smart there, using that right before he dies. And Jubilee too far forward, he's gonna go down. Mundo's on a killing spree, which is never a good sentence if Mundo's on the enemy team. And Mundo's gonna go ahead and go where he please in this bot lane, but he should have checked his policy, the details, the fine print of his policy, and realized that his passive wasn't up. So nice play by Biscuit Boy, getting the stun under tower to survive. Gold lead about 1k here for FF15. Game's very close. And I feel you, Window Licker. I've done that many times on Mundo. Think you're invincible, you can just go for it, but you don't have ulti, you don't have passive, you're a lot less invincible than you thought. So, been there, died that.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I would normally say I don't like Leandre's first on brand mid because you kind of need the mana and cooldown, but against a Mundo, it makes sense. So now we're going to go in for a dive here on the Rumble. Does not have flash. He should go down here pretty easily, and he does, but Styx is going to go down. Not sure why he was the one taking it, and that gives a shutdown over to the Rumble. They'll still lose the tower, but Biscuit Boy trying his best to turn this 1v2 here, and he's going to do it. Or at least one of them. Kind of stalling for cooldowns. He ends up going down here. Now Pyroan and Galio are here trying to win the fight under this tower. Pyroan has to do his best to dodge since he can get some resets here. He does get the reset here. Oh, he ends up going down, but so does Scion, and now Galio has to run, but he is gone. Sunmeyer McCookie, this is not the AD Scion I was promised. Check his PC. Yeah, so it will. The Dragon, both teams are. It'll come down to whoever gets Monster Slayer. So PPP does have the lead. They only need one. No, I don't need to follow Biscuit Boy anymore. Thank you. Pyro, I'm gonna go ahead and get caught out a little bit here. Could they catch him? No, he's able to pop his E and escape. Does he get move speed in the E even while inside? Yeah, even when inside the mist, even if he's in combat. Okay. Mundo's down in the bot lane. He does have TP, but whoa! Flash stun on the Brand there. Follow up is not enough to get him. Brand's gonna get his combo off, and that's all you need if you're Brand. And now Mundo's TPing in, but I think it's gonna be too late. Nice engage there by so solid engage there by Styx, but he had to realize that they were down a guy, and that's not a play that you want. Kind of base his own team, and it would have been better if Mundo had just stayed bot lane. He probably could have gotten both towers. And get what he was going for, Mr. Styx, but you gotta do a head count. And speaking of head count, Mr. Cookie is going to go down here. Actually, I think did he find? Yeah, he found Brand over here in the jungle. That's interesting. And then ends up going down himself. Go hit the tower window. Look, there you go. Go lick that tower. I know it's not. I know towers aren't windows, but sometimes towers have windows. So you know, just make it work. Find a way. Should be able to get this whole tower here, no problem. The feats of strength, what were secured for PPP by getting that that Rift Herald here. So they got that going for him. But this Mundo is huge. About 1.5k gold lead over the enemy mid laner. No, what happened down here? I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, Rumble kind of gets caught out here. I see. Muffman gonna end up going down, and now Pyroan and Biscuit Boy need to stall, but I don't think now there's no one coming. It's just the two of them. Brand's combo coming out, but not quite that big yet. Your bedtime's looking rough. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, this game kind of similar to last game. I'm still not going to pick against Pyro. He is indeed going Orc second, which I like. It's helpful for the sustain and killing all these chunky boys. And that should be Dragon here for... Yep, it will be. And Mundo kind of asserting dominance, doing Mundo things. Pops Ghost, which was aggressive. Yeah, you're not going to tower down with Galio right there, so... Bit of a wasted Ghost, but hey, he got the Heartsteel. That's what matters, right? Should be able to get the tower as well, no problemo. And Poppy being a bit of a bad teammate leaving there, but oh, now Scion's coming. Can he get the angle to land the CC? No, he cannot. And Mundo's gonna go ahead and pop ulti, trying to finish off Muffin Man. Galio's going to come in, not going to land any knockouts, but it does zone them away from Muffin Man for a little bit. It gives time for Pyroan and to get in there. Ooh, not quite able to land the taunt. Mundo, will he go down here? Yes, he will. That will be a shutdown over to Pyro. Ooh, nice Jinx snipe there to go ahead and pick off the Rumble on the backside. Stock from downtown. About a 2.5K goal lead here for FF15. Stack check for Silent, 840 already. Yeah, those jungle camps, they give a lot of stacks fast. Pyroan, pretty strong, but also very squishy still. No tankiness yet. They hit him with the Angelina Jolie bullet. I think that's her in Wanted, right? That movie was so stupid. True. True it was. True it was indeed. Just gonna be able to grab the tower here. Ooh, very nice ulti by Pyroan to basically dodge, to interrupt, or I don't know, go through the Poppy ulti to escape, gets the kill there. Rumble gonna go ahead and TP in here. Mundo doing Mundo things. FF15 trying to quickly finish off this Otacon here. They're gonna have to hurry. Pyroan is here. They do secure it, but can they get out afterwards? They do have a tower right there, so they don't have to go far. Little Ducky doing his best to be a distraction over here. He's gonna end up going down here though, and now the brand combo's going down, and that multiple brand circle is gonna be 2 kills here for PPP. And then Pyro's gonna keep going. That's gonna be 3 kills here for PPP, and he's gonna go ahead and grab the Jinx. And that will be 4 kills here for PPP. So they lost the Otacon, but they won the fight. Oop, Stick's gonna go ahead and go for the Sivir there, but not quite able to manage it. Sivir's always a tough one to go for because Spell Shield, and now Windowlooker's gonna TP in here, but so is Brand, and Brand's gonna be in the middle of them, which is not necessarily we want to be on Brand. Pyroan is able to go ahead and escape. So ends up being a 2 for 1. Oop. Ooh. Silent gonna force out the Brand ulti there. Brand's gonna pop the ulti there, but it just tickles the front line, so I think they're A-okay. Mundo going for the damage item third, which is probably the right call considering how tanky his team is. Let your team do some of the tanking, you can do more of the damage. Speaking of doing damage, he's going to find Biscuit Boy here, and he actually backs off, and I'm not sure why. Maybe he thought there was more coming, but he easily could have won that. And wow, Mr. Cookie. Hold on. Who was doing the dragon? Okay, they were doing the dragon, so Pyroan tries to steal, I see. Tries to sneak up. He does a nice job sneaking up. Not quite able to steal it, though, and Pyro has to flash over the wall to escape. Tom Kenchel coming in. Ooh, the Jinx ult just barely misses the Brand, and now, ooh, Tom able to get the E off to survive for now, but then the resets are coming here for Pyroan. Oh no, and he ends up going down. Drops the thing too early, and now Muffin Man is here. Windowlicker's here. He's got no ulti left, so he should go down here, but not before he takes down Galio. very bizarre kind of over-the-wall fight, and meanwhile, Styx is like, all right, I'll just keep pushing top, don't mind me. No TP, so he says, heck with it. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And third item coming in for Viego, the Death Stance. Smart. Not going for the crit build this game by the looks of it. Gold lead about 700 in PvP's favor, but FF15 on Soul Point. Muffin Man has been timed out for 10 minutes. Who timed out Muffin Man? Who and why? That wasn't me. I don't think he's been in this chat, has he?
Better duck.
Yeah, I don't know. He shouldn't have stream open while playing in the series. I don't think he does. I haven't seen him in chat so far this game. Or so far this series. The stream, rather. And Window Licker gonna go ahead and dive Muffin Man here. I wouldn't be able to time him out if he didn't. I don't know. I guess he must. Is that how it works? Can you not give punishments to people if they're not currently in the chat? Iron play coming down here. Got the numbers advantage, but Bran and Sever and Galio doing their best to try to stall this out, and they're doing a great job. I think they're going to have to bail. Baron here indeed. Byron's going to go here, and it's going to be a disastrous play for FF15. And that will indeed secure the fight and the Baron as well. That's tough. That is tough. Tough indeed. I have access to who is doing the stream. All right, I'll take your word for it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Take this.
Some nice trolling, sir. But yeah, fortunately, the stream wouldn't be very good for giving you info since it's 3 minutes behind. But yeah, it is the rule. It is against the rules. So please follow the rules. And a 4K gold lead here for Cyanol coming in here. Muffin Man not jukes the Cyan ulti, but now the rest of the fight's gonna break out. Oh, they're gonna actually land a CC combo here on Pyroan. Do they actually have the chance to finish him off though? It's not looking like it. Well, maybe they do. Mundo's coming in here. Mundo is level 16 now, so he's hit that big power spike and he's trying his best. He does win the DPS check against Pyroan. Meanwhile, Jinx is gonna go ahead and start getting resets, and that's gonna be a team fight win for FF15. However, Jubilee is kind of threatening to end the game here. So, unfortunately, that's not quite as good as it would have been before the towers respawned, but Brisket Boy trying his best to contest Dragon here by himself, but this is a doomed effort, I think, unless you can somehow steal it. And that will be the end of Biscuit Boy. So tough. Oh, I got back. My dog has decided he wants my attention. Hello, buddy. That will be Infernal Soul going over to FF15. So even though they're down in gold, they're still in a pretty good spot. Mondo's hit that that level 16 power spike. He's got 4 items. He's got the big spirit visage. Basically, as long as he's not tanking Viego for an extended period of time, I think he should be more or less unkillable. And he's going to go for the full damage. He's going to go for the damage build with the Overlord's Blood Mail final item, which I think is a good call when your team is this tanky. Scion damage check, 699 damage for the Sunfire, and 788 for the Poppy Sunfire. You're welcome. Jube on him. Keep jubing. Looking for a pick here on the brand, but I don't think it's going to happen. He should be A-okay. Although he's kind of getting baited in here, and now the rest of FF15 is going to show up. And now Tomken's just here. I don't know if the Galliol was really here, but they're going to get Biscuit Boy now, and now they don't really have a lot of damage left over here, so they got to cut away even though they're outnumbered. Got to buy time. Oh, and Tomken ends up going down to the Ricochet. Scion gonna go ahead and get caught eye a little bit here, but gonna pop phase rush and stall for at least a little bit. Trying to make his way over, get away so that Mundo can help. They're doing a good job staying in front of him. But nope, they'll give him an opening, and now he's able to get through. Iron gonna try to ulti to get in the way, but is not able to. Mr. Cookie able to ult to safety. Okay. Gold's about dead even, but obviously Infernal Soul's a big. Ooh, nice jump on the Jinx, and Pyro able to assassinate the Jinx. Now the rest of the fight's gonna break out, and he's got an extra 80 carry that's excited, and it's gonna be a Jinx Penta for their other team, and that might be game here. Actually, we'll see. They have super minions here. They've got 4 dead. I think that's probably game. And yeah, the game's frozen here. I'm assuming this is game. So, what do you think, Jackpot? Is it game? All right. Well, we'll go and check and see if that was indeed the game. I have a feeling that was it. So we'll go ahead and see the ending, just in case. And indeed it was. So we'll go ahead and watch the ending of the game here to see how it went. I assume that was it, but they just pushed to end there. And yep, that is indeed what will happen here. Sign gonna try his best, but no dice. Surprised he even bothered trying to kill him. Probably better not to. He's actually gonna get. Oh, that is so zoomed in. I would unzoom it, but currently my left arm is pinned by my dog, so I can't reach the keys for Control-Shift-Z, but alas. All right, so 2-0 there to PPP. They look very good. Yeah, I think FF15 looked like they could have won again. They were in a good spot to have a chance to win, but in the end, PPP just made enough plays to be able to close it out. So, yeah, well played to them. Even though they kind of got outscaled, they managed to find a way to win anyway. So, well done. And yeah, that'll be it for the stream tonight. I know there were some other games that were played that I don't want to talk about. Who knows? Maybe someone will grab them. Maybe someone won't. Who could say? But yeah, it's very late for everybody. So have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.